All right, hey everybody, Josh Renkens. Today I'm going to show you a great way to stretch the hamstring, the calf, and the plantar surface of your foot. So it's going to primarily emphasize this lateral sort of band, or the lateral hamstring, and then the lateral gastroc calf, and then down through your bottom of your foot, as I said. So in the past I've talked to you a little bit about the ELDOA mechanism of stretching. So I'm going to show you the ELDOA version of the hamstring and the posterior chain today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit up as tall as I can with the target leg, so in this case my right leg, fully extended at the knee. This left leg, I'm going to flex or bend the knee and just kind of let it hang out. Usually what most people find is if the foot is somewhere around this mid-shin level, it's the correct placement. If I bring my foot way up here like this, now I've affected the position of my pelvis a little bit. So just kind of mid-shin, hang out. You want to sit up as tall and as straight as you can, because if you find yourself slumping, and you may, and that would be indicative of excessive tension on the back side. As soon as you extend your knee, you may find yourself having to slump to stay in that position. Do the best of your ability, sit up straight, even if that means bending your knee and taking out some of the slack in that tissue. But for practical purposes, or for the most effective way to do this, if I sit up nice and tall, now I've got more of a neutral, and in some cases more of an anterior tilted pelvis, as opposed to if I slump, my pelvis posteriorly rotates. Now I've just shortened the distance between here and here. So sit up tall and straight, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my toes toward my knee. So dorsiflex the foot and ankle. That creates a little bit more tension right off the bat. Second thing I'm going to do is I'm going to invert my foot. So I'm going to turn the bottom of my foot that way, okay? And then lastly, with the leg portion, I'm going to slightly internally rotate from my femur. So I'm rotating in. Now I've created a bunch of tension through the backside of my leg. And then lastly here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my arms and I'm going to extend my wrists, extend my elbows, and bring them out in front of me. And I'm going to push, as I'm in this position, I'm going to push the heel of my foot at you, away from me. I'm going to push my belly button forward, staying in that tall position. And I'm going to push the heels of my hands out toward you as well. And then if I can, it sounds odd, but it works, you can try to pull your hip, your femur, back behind you at the same time. So I'm creating as much length here as I can by getting my arms and my upper body involved. Now I've involved the fascial system, so I'm not just stretching muscle, I'm actually getting the fascial system involved. And I'm going to keep that effort. So let me go through this checklist with you one more time. So I'm inverting my foot, toes up to my knee, internally rotated the thigh. I'm pushing my heel, my belly button, and my hands toward you, and I'm trying to pull my hip back at the same time. So it's a lot of things going on. It's a lot of effort. After about 30 to 60 seconds, I recommend you start with 30, just kind of let go and slowly come out of that position, just real slowly. And what you want to do is work up to 60. So start with 30 seconds. You can do it on the other side of your body too. And I recommend to most people, don't do any more than say 3 repetitions. So anywhere from 1 to 3 repetitions. Give that a shot. If you have questions, feel free to let me know. You can even stop by and I'll show you how to do it in person. Thanks, and we'll see you next time.